So I know I switched off of covering like general topics and started covering like video game stuff because I like video games and I usually like talking about video games, but nothing's really happening that I'm interested in. I still want to make reactions. So I've been looking to more general stuff like Johnny Smalley instead of doing Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty just hit rock bottom. This is internet Anarchist videos, make awesome videos. Yeah, every time I watch one of his videos, it reminds me of Sunny V2 because I don't know what happened to him. He just kind of disappeared off the internet. It's no idea. But this falls in another line of like like nuisance streamers, Johnny Smalley. Jack Doherty is also a nuisance streamer. Probably worse in some cases, honestly. Alright, let's take a look at this video.
Jack Doherty spent years harassing the public, antagonizing others, and being a self-entitled man-child.
Now, I will say, I mean, like, look at it. Like, why are you doing this in public, dude? Like, you're making a fool of yourself.
Antagonizing others, and being a self-entitled man-child who's willing to cross any boundary for content.
Oh, I remember this. It was so, like, everywhere, dude. It's like, oh, I got in a car crash. He looked at his phone while it was raining and he sped up. It's like, how stupid do you have to be? Then he does another one. He fakes it, by the way. He fakes it.
Oh, no.
Like, this was horrible,
But
dude.
now,
like, how do you
he's
do
finally
that?
getting what he deserves. He's been perma-banned from Kick. His girlfriend McKinley broke
Oh
up.
yeah, he's on Party 2 like Johnny Smalley is. No, Party don't care. They have nobody on the site, so they're like, oh, these horrible nuisance streamers on here. Oh well, it's not like it's damaging us anymore than what we are really.
Up with him.
It's like my girlfriend called the cops on me. I can't believe what's happening right now. Girls are the fake it. You guys wouldn't even believe it. Bro, you called the cops on me in my own house after I've done everything.
And if that wasn't bad enough, he's also running out of the money he earned by selling his soul.
Everything, bro. When I met.
I mean, his girlfriend made a lot of his money. This is be completely honest here. So once he lost his girlfriend, his money's just went down completely. He's like, oh, I did all this stuff for you, but really, she's the one making the money. You know, she's the one making the money there. So are you really doing anything?
This girl, I was making $1.5 million a month. Now I'm making probably a tenth of that. Like, what the?
But even that's not the end of his downfall, since he's desperately trying to farm sympathy points by pretending to act miserable.
I love her and she's my girlfriend. That's why I've been.
Keyword pretending to act miserable. No, I'm a pretty miserable person, honest. No, I'm kidding. I'm fine. I don't need all this money or anything. Give me my PC, give me a mic, give me a camera, give me Battlefield. That's all I need to be happy, honestly.
For the past 2 years, you know, it's like I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna be with someone I don't love or don't think I would be with in the future. And I don't think it's something like we can't overcome.
And faking a robbery.
I just got robbed on Rodeo Drive. 4 armed guys hopped out of their car, ripped both my chains off my neck.
If that was fake, I thought that was real. I thought you actually got those stolen. Maybe it was who was it? Someone took his necklace off of him and had a party. I thought this one was real though, that he got stolen from.
Unfortunately for Jack, the internet couldn't care less. Every day.
So, I'm still confused on that. Was that actually fake? I don't think I heard anything else about it. I always saw he got stolen. I just kind of laughed at it because it's like those necklaces are more expensive than someone's house. Like, why are you wearing those in public?
When Jack is having a bad day is a good day. I've been waiting for this moment for years. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today, we're diving back into the never-ending demise of Jack Doherty. How he's continuing to dig his own grave, all while posting it online for everyone to see. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with the Jack Doherty saga, here's a super quick
couple videos
to get you up to speed. His much-awaited downfall began with him crashing his car. After trying to read his
this was the start of everything going downhill for him. Because as soon as he crashed that, it's like he crashed it, Another thing happens. His girlfriend breaks up with him. Another thing happens. He loses a necklace. Another thing happens. He fixes another gold crush. Then another thing happens. He loses another necklace.
While flooring it in the rain. He's since been caught viewbotting his streams.
Okay, Jack Doherty with
Wait.
the
You got 7,000 people in there. And you saw how slow that chat moved?
views. Look at robot views.
Dude,
Okay.
what? You are absolutely viewed by that. Do you see that?
Views. Look at robot
Dude, my chat moves faster than that.
views.
like what?
Okay, let's see stable Ronaldo.
I got total 15 people total.
Okay.
16, sorry.
Let's see. Oh.
No, 15. My bad.
Whoa.
Miscalculated.
Exposed for scamming his remaining viewers with a crypto rug pull.
I'm buying McLaren coins. All right, let's go. I just bought
So-
5.
He rug pulled his audience live. He did it live. And he rug pulled all of them.
Soul. I just bought 5 soul worth. Let's see.
And permabans from Kick after he got into a fight with a stream sniper.
You're getting chips everywhere.
God, they e-put the whole thing out, thankfully. So, I mean, if you can stream snipe and he punches you, why are you chasing him out, dude? I mean, at that point, it's not self-defense. You can be held liable. I mean, he punched you, man. What you report it. That's what you do. I mean, you just don't go around punching people, even though they hit you first. I mean, I don't want to be the bigger man and say that, but if I got punched in the face, I'll probably punch back. Let's be completely honest. I'm saying this, but I'll probably still do the same thing.
More recently, his girlfriend McKinley broke up with him and left him without his biggest source of income, which was her OF account.
Yep.
Just use me for fucking money. For real. For sure.
Yeah.
I never thought it would be.
This is the contradiction here. She's using him for money, but he's using the money she gets from her OF. So how does that make sense? I feel like he has a little bit backwards there, don't you think? Like, if she is using him for the money, why is she making the 1.5 million each year?
Possible, but it's obvious. It's like no bitch flips like that in 24 hours, changes their passwords to absolutely everything, calls the cops on me to take all their shit, and like that. Like, who the fuck does that after I've done everything for this?
That's where we left off in my last video, and things have only gotten messier since, starting with Jack's complete inability to decide on the narrative he wants to portray. He went from accusing McKinley of using him for his money,
Don't even know her. It's insane.
Is she gonna go back and forth
bro.
with
She's
him?
been plotting this shit for a minute. This bitch used me for fucking money. For real. For sure.
to putting on a sad face and talking about how much he still loved her the very next morning.
I'm still gonna say it one more time. How is she using him for money when she's been getting the money? He's not doing anything. He's probably giving her publicity, but that's probably it. There's nothing else happening there, you know?
I love her, and she's my girlfriend. That's why I've been with her for the past 2 years. You know, it's like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna be with someone I don't love or don't think I would be with in the future.
Now, you'd be forgiven for thinking that maybe these were his real feelings. After all, he looked genuinely distraught by the sudden breakup. But make no mistake, the only thing Jack really cares about is the content, which is why he changed his tune once again, and went from practically begging McKinley to come back, to getting a new girlfriend who looks like McKinley's long-lost twin sister named Christiana Sansone. But when this new relationship fell
Yes, I'm over my girlfriend. I'm over my ex. It's a girl that looks the exact same, pretty much.
to get the attention he was looking for, Jack moved on to his next genius plan, one that involved a potentially fake crime. On the 7th of May 2025, he posted a video titled, I got robbed.
It's not confirmed. Okay, because I was under the impression that it was real, or maybe close to be real, but maybe not. Linus Tech Tips, what? 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 What are you doing with this? Why is it Linus Tech Tips here? That's Jack Doherty's face too.
For $300,000.
Oh, you know why? I think his channel got banned. Did it? Oh, I want to look it up right now. No, it's still there. But why did you say
Going
Lions
to
Tech
business
Tips?
roster, I got
I did not
finesse
want to start that. Why did you say Lions Tech Tips there? What's happening there? Like, his channel's still here on YouTube. He just uploaded something 3 days ago that has, dude, this is the, 15 million views, 93K views. Like, even a month ago, it's still a little bit better, but if you have you should be getting like 1 mil per video. If you have that many subscribers, I'm not gonna lie. If you're not getting 1 mil for that many, you are doing something wrong. If not 1 mil, maybe 600, 800K, somewhere in that range too. But this is too low for that subscriber. Like, let's look at What's Critical. He has 17 million subscribers, and he gets like every video. It's almost over 1 million on every video. This is where he should be at. He should not be getting 97K views on a video with 15 million subscribers, by the way. I mean, not all of his videos do good, by the way. Like, some of them are like 400K, but that's like the minority. That's like maybe once every like 10 videos he gets less than a mil. So yeah, he's 15 million subscribers and you only get 93K views. That's not looking good.
In which he told the story of how he was robbed of his 2 diamond chains worth $300,000 in broad daylight while in the middle of a crowded area.
Rob me, they shoot both my
I think those necklaces are worth as much as a house, dude.
chains.
And he swears those in public too.
Bro. Dog. Jake, what the
Isn't that his bodyguard? What are you doing? How did you get them? How do you let them steal it from him? You're there for a reason. Maybe that's why people think it's fake. He had the bodyguard and they still mugged him.
Bro. They had a gun. Where's yours? What the bro, like why don't what the dog?
And while he did call the police and file an official report,
It was 2 diamond chains, like $300,000.
They touch you?
Yeah, it's not
yes.
bleeding. I don't know with 100K, one with 200K. It's like 300K. Yeah.
many people are convinced that he's lying about the whole incident,
I
with
wouldn't be
comments
surprised.
like, no bruises or cuts from being knocked down, no scratches or red marks from
He
chains
said he's
being...
bleeding, but he wasn't bleeding. I didn't see any bleeding.
ripped off. He is very calm despite having, quote, guns pointed at him. Yeah, this is all lies. And that doesn't look like someone who's just been robbed. Looks like someone who's filed a false police report and is instantly regretting it. What's crazy is that these accusations might turn out to be true. There's plenty of evidence pointing towards the whole thing being a fake stunt for attention, or as some people suspect, insurance fraud. For starters, Jack Doherty, the streamer who goes out of his way to film the lowest points of his life without a second thought, was somehow not filming when the robbery happened. Not to mention the fact that his story is full of holes and
Was he filming before he got up?
contradictions. For instance, at one point, he mentions getting tackled to the ground by the robbers.
That was a setup for sure, bro. It's too
He looks like nothing happened to him though. Like, look at him. There's no damage on him. His shit's not even dirty. His clothes are not dirty. He would have been dirty if he had knocked to the ground, you know?
perfect. I walk out and they're right there, bro. All three.
His shirt is ripped though, but why is your shirt ripped right there?
I walk out and they're right there, bro. All three or four of them just tackle me to the ground.
But then immediately changes his story to where he was pinned against a wall.
Pinned up against the wall like this, and I see my chains right there in this guy's hand, and I'm being
And why is he always wearing no shirt, dude? Put a shirt on. Jesus.
pushed like this. Some other guy's going at my watch, and I'm like trying to fight him off.
But that's not all, because he changed the story once again and
Okay.
started talking
If he kept to the same story where he got tackled to the ground, people would probably believe him. But the fact is, he kept changing his story up. So why would anybody believe him after he changed it up? Maybe like, okay, maybe like he said he got pinned to the wall, then maybe they threw him to the ground. Okay, but like, what is he gonna say next? Let's see.
about getting chased by the robbers instead.
Dude, he was chasing me around the road trying to get my watch off.
But I'm giving the benefit of the doubt here. I'm like, because he could have got chased, then he got pinned against the wall, then thrown to the ground. You know, Like those three could have happened, like in that order.
And I don't know which way to go, bro. Because if I go too far away, he's gonna just get me alone, and I have a broken collarbone, so I can't even fight this guy.
His ex, who's known him for years, thinks that he made it all up as well.
So he got his chain yapped. No, I just want to get your opinion.
Okay.
For people that don't know, and this is up to you, but it just feels staged.
I feel like it's staged. I'm not gonna lie.
Put simply, most people aren't buying the robbery narrative, and the ones that do believe his story have zero sympathy for him either, with comments like, "Are the robbers okay? I hope they got home safe. Couldn't have happened to a
Jesus
better
Christ,
person,"
dude.
flooding
That's
his
insane.
video. Jack's career is unraveling right in front of his eyes, and every attempt he's made to remedy the situation has backfired horribly. One of these attempts
Dude, I don't know what's wrong with internet anarchists, but he always gets the best photos of people and puts them at that. He does it every single time.
has backfired horribly. One of these attempts was his appearance on the No Jumper podcast with Adam22. Judging by his tone and mannerisms, it's obvious he's trying to come off as a changed man, someone who learned from his mistakes and is ready to move on.
I feel like
People don't change easily. I mean, people do change, but they don't change easily. Like I've changed. Like we all change. We all change every day, pretty much. But what I mean is, someone that only cares about money and views and clout are really not going to change from that unless they get removed from the internet. That's the only way you can get them out of that habit. I mean, in high school, I spent like a year off social media and came out like I was a whole different person afterwards. 'Cause I was so attached to like using Snapchat and Instagram that like once I stopped using them completely, that was everything. I have Instagram because I have family members that used it. But once I the point is I got rid of everything besides Instagram because I have family on it. But I was so much better afterwards. Like I don't use Snapchat at all anymore. Really, I have it because I have friends that use it, and that's the only reason why I use it. But I don't really use it. I'm barely on Instagram anymore as is. I have a Instagram account for my YouTube stuff, content creator stuff, but the only time I post on that is really when I post shorts. Then I have a TikTok account. I don't use TikTok really. I just post my shorts on there. That's really all. Like I don't mess with social media anymore as I used to. And that's just me being off it for a year. So being off for a year does change you dramatically too.
last time that we did the podcast, you were doing your thing, but it feels like a lot has changed since then.
Yeah, I was a little
became-
crazy back then.
Unfortunately for Jack, this podcast felt less like his redemption arc and more like an extended self-snitching session, where instead of outright denying the allegations of him recruiting girls that barely turned 18 for his OF business, he claims that, quote,
That's
most
not
are
good.
older than him.
As if your like only management shit was like primarily like aimed at getting girls who are like fresh out of high school. Was that like a fake narrative from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, most of the girls I work with are like older than me, even. Like a lot of them.
At one point, he also
How old is Jack Doherty? He's 21. So probably this year. I don't know when he did this podcast exactly. So I'm just gonna take a bold assumption and say he's probably 20 when he does this, maybe 21, and then the girls he probably gets like 22, 23, probably up to 25.
mentioned that McKinley didn't start her OF until 6 months into their relationship. This was his way of trying to shut down the accusations that he only got with her for her online earnings. However, this backfired spectacularly when McKinley revealed that she only started this business because Jack blackmailed her into it.
He told me he'd send me back home if I didn't, so I did it.
No.
Swear.
Oh, that's not
Now,
good.
I should mention that McKinley didn't provide any proof to back up this claim, but given Jack's track record, it's not hard to imagine him actually doing something like this, just
Yeah,
to
it's
get
really
the thing he
not.
loves above all else, money. Even when George Janko tried to call him out on this, his response essentially boiled down to, quote, because money.
This is a version of pimping. You're pimping these girls out. You don't think that's attacking your heart in any way?
No, because at the end of the day, they all, they already like want to do what they're doing. And it's just like, I just actually make the money doing it. Because there are so many girls that actually do OnlyFans and make, $0 and stuff. And they're doing it all for what, It's like every girl I work with makes.
Wasn't like a study or something? One every 10 young female made the OnlyFans or something like that. Like I'm talking like 18 to like 27. I don't know how true that study is, but that's what I heard.
It's like hundreds of thousands of dollars a month and millions of dollars a year, you know?
That being said, McKinley, for all her complaints about Jack, isn't much better either. Whether she was initially blackmailed by Jack or not, she eventually leaned into it hard, going as far as to use literal minors to promote her OF content.
I'm taking that.
I didn't see this. I thought this
Yours?
was messed up,
All right.
honestly. Like, this is disgusting behavior.
Hey, would you rather have this girl or this McLaren? McLaren. Oh, okay.
I'll be honest, dude. I would go to McLaren too. I'll probably paint that McLaren. That thing's ugly color, but I would go with McLaren
Sorry.
too.
After leaving Jack, she also started showing up on FaZe Lacey's stream, and it looked like the two of them really hit it off.
I don't know what's more beautiful, the fireworks or you. That was a good one, right? That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Jack even tried to get McKinley's attention by donating to Lacey.
Alright, now
Oh.
we're getting some cringy stuff here, by the way. This is like high school drama. Now, I have friends that still have drama like in the high school, dude. I'm like, dude, it is time to grow up. It is time to get off of this. Like, there's no reason to be having high school drama still. We're adults.
Oh my god.
We've been
Doherty,
adults
Jack,
for years
thank you
now.
for the 25 gifted.
Thank you. Of course.
Thank you for the.
But as it turned out, she was only hanging out with him for clout. Once she had what she needed, she disappeared and stopped
Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised?
replying to Lacey, all while also using a picture of them two together as promo on her OF, forcing Lacey to clarify the situation in a tweet reading, "The fact I even have to make this tweet is insane. I am being used as clickbait. I am not in any pictures or videos. Please do not fall for this BS and get scammed. My legal team and I will be getting it removed immediately.
Oop,
Don't
that's not
believe
good.
everything you see
FaZe legal team probably something you don't want to mess with.
on the internet."
being honest.
However, while this behavior hints that she might not be entirely blameless in how things fell apart with Jack, that isn't going to save his career at this point either. He'll likely continue to become more and more irrelevant with each passing day, until no one is interested in talking about him, no matter how many controversial stunts he tries to pull. Alternatively, if
Oh,
the
someone I saw.
robbery does turn out to be fake, he could actually face criminal charges for obstruction.
Yeah, this dude, I don't know what this dude's up to. I just don't know. This dude's so stupid. I don't know what he's doing.
of emergency services, or something along those lines, and maybe even end up in jail. That being said, make
It'll be some other weird day if he made it to jail. I'll be like, oh my god, this dude's in jail now? Jesus. Yeah, that's a good video. Yeah, I don't know why this dude is just constantly going down in a downward spiral, dude. Like he just keeps going and does not stop. He's like, it's like Johnny Somali, but like it's in the U.S. And this dude has money, and he's like kind of like just dropping down. Like he could like, get a house and don't need anything, just live in the house and be fine for the rest of his life probably. But instead he decides to squander his money. I mean, like, so like if I had like $1 million on hand, what I would do is max out my PC, probably get a new car, maybe. Nothing fancy, like Kia K5 or something like that. Then that's all really. That's all I need to do. Then probably just continue making videos or playing games. Like that's all I would do with that money. There's nothing else to do with it. What am I gonna do? Invest into get a subscription for cloud services, Amazon Cloud, ASW. Nope. All my money would be gone if I did that. Did ASW.